What's that word? Let people know we got him 16 shot on Visualz.
It's 917 Rackz. From the Rack to New York, we here.
Oh, gang, you know we bumming. First thing I want to ask you about your name and shit, like what's to the 917 and then the Rackz? Like, is it a meaning behind that?
So basically, 917, that's New York. We got mad different area codes, but I mean, I want it to be a little different. Chose 917 and Rackz. I fake gave myself that name in middle school when I started getting money. You heard a little money? So I named myself Rackz, and ever since then, people just started calling me that.
That's crazy. Now I think about it, since I've been out here, I have had a lot of 917 area codes calling me. I never even got the correlation with your name though.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. So like, how long have you been like fuck with the music and shit?
Shit. I mean, I would say, I wasn't taking it seriously when I was younger, but middle school, elementary school, really, I was fucking around, like trying to learn GarageBand, you get what I'm saying, on my phone and shit, trying to learn how to record. I wasn't really getting the hang of it, and then, you know, I started getting smarter, I started learning it more. So in middle school, I got better at it and started fucking with it on the phone, started doing auto-tune shit, whatever, and then the drill scene got bigger and bigger, so I started hopping on the drill beats type shit, you know, in middle school. And after that, it was up. So
like before the drill scene, was it like another type of music that you was making?
Like regular trap shit, you know what I mean? Before like the New York artists like Chef G really started making noise. Before that shit got hot, I was just fucking with some regular trap shit, you know what I'm saying?
Was it like any artists that you could say you was inspired by or you fucked with heavy?
Chef G, I'm gonna say like my top 3 for like universal genres type shit, got Uzi, Sosa, and Drake. But for the drill shit specifically, definitely like Chef G when he started rapping, you know what I mean? And then I started fucking with everybody else when the whole New York got lit.
So I noticed you had mentioned Chef G. Now I know like artists like him, they got like a lot of street shit going on with the beats and shit like that. So like, would you like fucking with Chef G music and shit like that? Do you not listen to like people that would be like the Blickies and all that shit?
I mean, don't get me, I bump everything, you know what I mean? I tap into everything, but you know, keep the music, keep it civil. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with everything.
So like, how's the politics in New York when it comes to shit like that? Like, is it like on some, if you jacking these niggas, like you get blackballed type shit?
I personally, I don't feel like it's a lot of blackballing going on. Like honestly, when this Bronx shit popped up, I thought some people were gonna get blackballed, and it did not go like that. You get what I'm saying? So, but aside from blackballing, you could get yourself into a lot of beef, politics type shit. I've dealt with that shit. You know, I made songs with certain people from the Bronx. Now other people from the Bronx hating on me. So that shit whack, but you know.
So like, what would you say like made you actually even want to do music?
New York, hearing the sound everywhere, my mom playing music in the car when I was little. So it just is, I feel like music's a natural thing to life type shit, you know? Like growing up, how do you not listen to music? Everybody listen to music, you know? So I'm like, I want to do this shit myself. I really love this, so I started doing it myself. That's that.
Do you feel like rappers in the Bay don't really get like the recognition they deserve?
Shit, man. The squad, we about to go up. That's a fact, though. That's a fact. I'm about to put the attention on everybody. Everybody about to go up. We got mad rappers, you know. I'm putting on. It's about to be lit. That's a fact. They definitely don't. We about to change that, though.
So when it comes to like your music career, what would you say like was like that song or the songs that like got you a buzz? Like when you first started rapping, did you get it right away, or was it like?
Nah. So it was a SoundCloud. It was some SoundCloud shit. It was the Busy Banks Don't Start remix. That shit started popping off on SoundCloud. You know, I started posting snippets on Instagram and shit, and then it just started going crazy after that. And then my next, like, I guess you could say breakout was the song called Still Onto You. I did a popular sample on some drill shit, and that shit popped off. So that's that.
So for people that don't know, like, where did you grow up at? Like, what part of?
So I grew up in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. You know, Brooklyn shit. Still over there, but I fuck with it. I loved it growing up, honestly. I love Brooklyn, I love New York. I want to get out, but I don't want to get out. But you know, mixed emotions about it, but I fuck with it though overall. That shit really, I feel like it made me who I am now. You get what I'm saying? I met a lot of people. I love it out here.
It's crazy because I talk to a lot of people and they be talking about like making it out and getting out. And I be so confused what y'all mean living in New York talking about making it out, because this bitch expensive.
That's a fact.
Like if you can survive here, when you leave, it should be easier.
That's a fact.
So it's like if you making something happen here, like you can survive anywhere. That's how I feel about Chicago, LA, New York, all these cities. It's like I don't be getting
like
when they say make it out, because you can go to Atlanta and whatever rent you paying here, you probably gonna get way
the
more
rent
than
getting crazy out here. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like just getting away from all the drama and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Let's say you get rich, move somewhere, suburbs in Florida. You don't gotta watch your back, nothing. You know what I mean? Out here, you gotta watch your back. Everything is mad populated. You walk in a spot, you probably see some people that might have some hatred towards you. You get what I'm saying? You get that bag and go to fucking some suburbs in Florida, some shit, you Gucci. You don't gotta watch your back, nothing. So I guess that's why, you know, people mainly wanna get out of here to avoid all the drama and shit and just live peacefully. But I understand why people who come from the suburbs wanna live out here, you know what I mean? Cause there's mad shit going on. It go both ways though, go both ways.
So do you feel like the music and stuff like that kind of like amplify things or make things like make you a target in a way?
For sure, it amplifies. This go for everybody else too, bro. Like even the little kids in the hood that come out dissing, shit like that, now they become a target. You get what I'm saying? I don't even do the dissing like that, and I believe that I'm a target. You get what I'm saying? Just because of people envying me. Plenty of reasons. You get what I'm saying? Disliking me for no reason. So for sure though, the more famous you get, the harder this shit gets. So that's a fact.
How is it like dealing with fame? Like, is it something like basically like if you could go back and to not have it at all versus have it now, like what would you do and how is it dealing with it?
I've been thinking about shit like that, but this shit built me. This shit gave me a lot of opportunity, so I don't regret it. But like, it's kind of annoying, you know, watching your back 24. I got a move tag, attended the whip. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit gets hard, so I can't post certain shit when I'm at the spot. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little annoying, but I'm grateful for the opportunities that this shit brought me. So I feel like it outweighed the cons. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I definitely, I feel the same with this shit. Like, it's pros and cons to everything. So it's like, it's definitely pros to having fame and clout.
It's a fact. Even you lit. You know that you gotta watch your back. You never know why people might dislike you for interviewing him or him. You get what I'm saying? So this shit.
A lot of people don't understand that though. Like,
don't.
Say if you a person like, say you don't got no ops and shit like that. Right. When you got fame, it don't matter if you don't got ops. You still, cause it's people that's in the hood that's so fucked up. You opportunity to them.
That's a fact.
So if you got a chain, they see you. They might want to snatch that bitch. You got a name and you don't got shit. They might want to punch you on camera, rob.
That's a fact.
Cause they want their way out. They want their opportunity. It's like that's the downside. But like how you say, when you look at the good and the bad, the good outweigh the bad. So it'd be like,
it's a lot of rappers going out, going OT, getting their chain snatched. I can't end up like that. Gotta move smarter. You know what I mean? That's a fact though.
So is it stressful knowing like people recognize your face and know you, and then you know you a human, you still gotta go outside?
It's a fact. Yeah, that shit get hard, but you know, I move smart. I had to, for example, my girl, you know, she wasn't really understanding in the start. She wanted to do mad shit. I had to tell her like, yo, we can't do certain things. You know what I mean? She's like, why is Gucci? Even some of my friends that really not understanding this shit. You gotta help people understand what comes with this shit. So it's definitely stressful, but I got used to it, you know? It's like, it's an everyday thing now.
Yeah.
I had to get the fuck out of school, you know what I mean? Situations in there, so shit definitely stressful.
I definitely could relate to that, like dealing with women and having what you going on, cause it's like, it seems like if they not like trenched out for real, they don't understand. That's but I don't want no over trenched out girl. So like, I gotta train you and explain this to you and this and that, but
they understand though, I feel like.
Some people do that
That's a
shit.
fact.
I don't even got the patience to explain this shit. Like, don't ask me why I'm doing this. Just understand.
I had such bad anxiety at one point. She thought I was crazy. I wouldn't leave the crib. Like over 2 years ago, probably. That shit, she wouldn't understand it. That shit was getting me tight. That shit was fucking us up. You know what I mean? I didn't want to leave the crib. I was, feel me? So she wasn't understanding. Shit was white.
So like, the area you from, that's in Brooklyn, right?
Brooklyn.
How was it growing up in Brooklyn for you?
Regular shit. I mean, I get that question. I don't know, like, it's regular to me, but I guess it might be different for the viewers. It's, you know, public school, going to the park, playing ball, getting money as a kid. You get what I'm saying? Drugs, mad shit. So that's regular shit to me though. I mean, again, as I said before, I definitely enjoyed it. I fucked with it. I feel like it made me the type of person that I am right now. So that's how I feel about it. Or
So what would you like describe your style of music as? Like as far as a genre or whatever?
I mean, people put me in the drill side of shit, but I feel like I'm a straight rapper. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could do everything, and I'm gonna start dishing out the other sounds. But you could categorize me in the drill scene. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a fact.
So like, how is it for you like being basically like a white rapper in the drill scene? Like, would you say that's an advantage or a disadvantage for you? Because I know for a fact like it's probably people that it's probably pros and cons to both.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm gonna shout out Max Demon. He paved the way. You know, he made it fake normal type shit. You know, so when he came out, it wasn't that crazy. When I came out, obviously it was a little crazy, but it wasn't that crazy. Like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? Obviously I got hate and shit, but I feel like at this point everybody just used to it. You know, like I'm good now. It was a lot of hate in the start though. Now, like when I used to post snippets type shit, it'd be mad hate in the comments. Now, let's say I post a snippet, it's regular shit now. You know what I mean? I'm just a rapper in the drill scene. It's not like, oh, who's that white boy? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, how does your like people feel about it? What you rapping and shit like that?
My family?
Yeah.
They fuck with it. My mom, she supported all the way. I ain't gonna lie, she was the one motivating me from the start. When I first showed her my video, she was jacking it all the way. She was motivating me. But before that, you know, I was doing bad in school and shit. She wasn't really believing me. I had to show her, like I started shooting videos, you know what I mean, doing views. So then she started seeing the money coming and she started believing in me. But basically, yeah, from the start, she was supportive. She was mad supportive.
It's crazy. I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of people, like they in the beginning, their parents didn't support, and then they seen like what it brought.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, they understand. Because you know, if you got older parents, their mindset is.
That's a fact. Like my mom, she a little younger, so she kind of understand my generation. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of parents, they don't understand how, you know, the internet is, how easy you could blow up this rap shit. You could just blow up overnight. You know what I mean? They don't understand the significance of the internet. So, but yeah, I'm grateful for the type of parent I have. She was supportive all the way. It's a fact.
So like, what type of neighborhood did you grow up in? Like, was it like bad, good? Like,
I mean, I feel like it depends. Like, I guess you could say overall, pretty shitty, bad, compared to other places. Probably even worse, but to me, it was aight. Like, it was aight. I'm gonna say it like this. I wouldn't want to raise my kid there. You get what I'm saying? Because of the type of people surrounding it, in it, the schools in that area, I wouldn't want to put my kid there. That's how I'm gonna explain it.
so was it like a diverse area or what's
Yeah, for sure. All types of cultures. You know what I'm saying? Arab, white, Hispanic, black, everything.
Also, you stand out, you ain't really like stick out type shit.
I mean, in certain parts of it, like I definitely did stick out, but not really. It's very mixed. It's very mixed. And I could say that for the whole Brooklyn type shit, for the whole New York, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's very mixed. It's a lot of immigrants, you know.
All right, so with you being like a drill rapper, with you being white, I gotta ask you, do they let you use the N-word?
What? Who? Like my mans? Do they let? Nah. I mean, I was on the block. They telling me like, yo, Rackz, you my mans. You better say the L word. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like I don't. You know what I mean? I don't have to. So I just personally stay away from it. I don't need to say it.
So like, motherfucker be like, you my nigga. What you like? What's the response?
I don't even know. Like, what's the response to that?
Is that your nigga too?
I don't even know. I'll say nothing to that. That's weird.
You got any songs with like Chicago artists or anything?
Oh nah. I definitely fuck with Chicago though. Like, I wanted to work with Nuke. Fuck with Nuke. G Herbo, he my favorite out there.
Yeah, I too.
Fact. Dirk. I fuck with Ruger's shit. I fuck with the Rack for sure.
So like, what you been in Brooklyn? I know they had like a heavy like the Wu and Cho shit. Like, are you involved in that shit? Like,
Nah, I'm not involved in it. I fuck with my Woos though. I fuck with the Woos, but I'm not involved in that shit. I be in the Ville. I fuck with the floors. You know, those the guys, but I'm not involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from there.
Yeah.
So that's
so what's the
neighborhood
politics
shit.
like though? Like, is it possible to like fuck with Woos and Chos and just mind your business out here? Like,
If you a cameraman, you
we
can.
get that pass, man.
Like I don't know. Shit.
What y'all would do with the Woos, Chos?
You can't play both sides. Like, shit
Nah,
like
but
that.
when you working and people know your personality, it's like.
I mean, yeah, if you a cameraman, you get what I'm saying.
What if you was like a pop song, like Justin Bieber?
Yeah, I don't think anybody would give a probably. I don't know.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when Ruger worked with Kanye, it looked like Dirk and them had an issue, and Kanye ain't a drill rapper.
Right, but Kanye's Kanye, so I feel like they weren't gonna say nothing to. They said something.
Dirk ain't even come to the shit. Like, he's on the album, he's supposed to come to. He didn't come.
That's what I'm saying, but he was still on the album. I feel like it wasn't that crazy of a problem type shit.
He posted and said I was what was Drake's certified lover boy? He said I was a certified lover boy before Diamond or some shit. It's like he sent a little shade towards him. So
I don't, obviously he felt the way, you know, I understand that, but I don't think it became like a big problem, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's Kanye. You know, that's an opportunity.
So do you be like involved with like the gang shit? Cause I be seeing like red flags in the videos and shit like that.
Nah. I fuck with everybody. So leave it like that.
What's like the support like when it comes to like the street shit? Like, do it be like what you say you fuck with everybody, the way you present yourself, do you get that same love in return? Where it's like, all right.
For the most part, yeah. Like I be going to mad hoods. You know what I mean? We be going around everywhere, so they show love. Yeah.
So like, I correct me if I'm wrong. Like, you dropped race in your videos before, right?
Yeah.
So what's that about? Like,
That's not for the Rack, man. That's not for the Rack.
I'm dead. I already know.
That's for you know, we got our little situations out here. Little arguments, little fights, but that's it. That was nothing for me. Like Fabio said, that shit not for Chicago.
See, Fabio said it's not for Chicago, but then you can't go to O Block with King Von and be like, this GDK happened, GDK on my back.
I feel like after they was on his ass for dropping Rackz, he like, fuck it, I might as well be just GDK now. So he linked up with Von.
So you think originally it wasn't that for real?
Nah, of course not. Of course,
it might not be, but you gotta like somewhat know. Like, me personally, if I came to New York, like, what's the New York game that's only in New York?
Only in New York?
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say only in New York, but mostly in New York. I'm gonna say mostly in New York.
Is it? Yeah, like Woos and Chos, yeah.
So look, if I come to New York and I'm kicking it with the Chos, and I'm like, it's like Wu K heaven, F the Wolves.
But you don't got. There's no Woos in Chicago though.
Yeah, so
there's GDs in New York, and Brooklyn is really mainly Brooklyn. It's GDs.
Yeah, but it's like.
I get how you looking at it because it's really small. It's like it's the GD.
Chicago not really even gang like people be so confused with us. They think we like gang heavy. In the beginning it was like this shit is just more so revenge. So it's like it's a lot of it's GDs as GDKs, BDs as
Right,
BDK.
that I know. That's
so
fact.
it's like it ain't about that. But like when you from New York and you come to Chicago and you with King Von and you on O Block and you drop the race, it's different from just dropping a race.
That is the
I
feel like I understand what you're saying. I understand. I feel like when they was on his ass originally for saying GDK for like Brooklyn, I feel like he like fuck it. They already don't fuck with me. Now I might as well drop rakes on O Block. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
That wasn't what it was. Like, cause you got to understand. Like,
I'm sure they was telling Favi like, yo, you not good. You not good with the GDs in Chicago. Fuck you.
And that ain't what it was until you come to Chicago. And
that's probably how he took it.
I know niggas that's GD and all their homies BD and they GDK and they don't take it personal because they know it's not for him. But I don't know. Like I always wonder like how was that? Like how was that for him when he did that? Like did it cause issues or?
That's a great question. I don't know.
So what about you? Like with the shit in your videos with the GDK shit, like did that cause issues or was it always already?
It was already issues. You get what I'm saying? That's why we do it. But I feel like you talking about in Chicago tape or in New York?
No, I doubt you guys. I ain't never heard.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I had beef with those Chicago people. It was already issues, you know.
So like, is it like all the GDs or is it like a certain set? Because in Chicago, a lot of people you would think they just GDK for everybody, and it's really just a certain group of people.
Nah, it's just Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn.
So you don't fuck with the Blickies and none of that type of shit.
Oh, Blickies, right.
I ain't gonna get messy though. I ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah, Chicago Gucci though. I got no beef with Chicago, nothing. See, that's why I'm confused. Why they be saying GDK if they only beef with certain GDs?
Yeah,
you get us in Chicago.
Because it's people. They do it because it's like it's GDs as GDK. Like I say, like
that's what I'm saying.
GDK. But like we understand that like the game bang is so played out to us. You could drop the race, you could crack the trace, you could drop the fire. That don't mean shit. Like we really want who did something to us. So it was like it ain't.
That's crazy because that shit just it fake started happening out here too. Like people of their own gang start dropping their own gang. So that shit that started happening too out here. I ain't gonna get too deep into that, but that shit that started happening. Some Chicago shit.
So you know, like in Chicago, we had like more than one gang claiming. I mean, it'll be one hood claiming more than one gang. Right. So like, is that going on out here? Nah,
yeah, that's a fact. So in a certain hood in New York, you got people from different gangs, you know what I mean? But still all one team type shit. You know what I'm saying? Got mad movements, even rap movements with kids in different gangs. So it's the same shit type shit. Right.
So what borough would you say you think like the craziest right now?
That's an easy answer. Obviously the Bronx, they on some fucking, there was some crazy shit. Right now it's crazy in the Bronx, but before the Bronx it was Brooklyn. I feel like everything else is fake. It's fake quiet, in my opinion. But really the Bronx and Brooklyn.
I've been hearing that, like really the Bronx for sure. I was hearing about Brooklyn like in the last few years, but recently I've been hearing about the Bronx. Like what's going on that like it's
oh no, they got too much shit going on. I don't want to throw shade on none of the other boroughs, but it's fake quiet out there. But in Brooklyn and the Bronx, it's just a lot of internet beef right now. You could look at the blog pages, the drill pages and shit. It's mostly internet beef right now. It turned into rap beef, internet beef, you know, started from small shit. So they got their own shit going on.
So is there anybody you could say like inspired you on the music side?
From the Bronx or from Brooklyn? In general, shit. I feel like again, my top 3 artists, I enjoy listening to Sosa, you know what I mean? I feel like Uzi, he's inspiring my character, and Drake is inspiring like my lyrics type shit, you know, the way I make music, the way I construct my song. That's how I feel. Definitely the other ones like G Herbo, he definitely inspiring my lyrics, shit like that.
So, you know, I see a lot of people talk about like the checking in shit. Like, how you feel about checking in?
I feel like I see a lot of internet shit. Oh, these rappers not checking in. But personally, it's like we go to a state. It's like, who the fuck am I check in with? Yeah, I don't know nobody out there. Just go out there and mind your business. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's necessary personally. You know.
When you come to Chicago, check in with me.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm gonna come call up 16, man. But y'all, I'm out here. You gonna tap me in.
So, you know, I see you like mention like your father homie, is it like Dior?
Yeah.
So can you let us know like about him?
My son was 16, I think. I was 15. He was 16, 17. You feel me? That shit happened right outside of school, and that go back to what I was saying before. Feel me? That's when the anxiety hit. You get what I'm saying? Cause I was like, that's when I started rapping. And I was like 15, 16, around that age. And that shit fucked me up. That's when I didn't want to leave the crib because, you know, that shit happened right outside of his school. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And God bless, you know, we had, it was online school at the time. So I wasn't in the building, you get what I'm saying? But that shit still fucked me up. Like, I was barely able to, feel me, go where I wanted to go and shit. That shit was fucking me up mentally, for real. But after that, like, time passed, that shit wore off. So I started moving tack. I was Gucci. But for sure, that anxiety, that was some next shit. I ain't gonna lie.
So what you was saying about that? I was gonna ask you, like, do you feel like Chicago drill have like any type of negative effect on y'all city?
I wouldn't say negative, nah. I don't know. What you mean negative effect? Like,
cause like me just looking at what drill did to our city.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, you mean, so you saying what does drill have a negative effect on our city or Chicago drill?
Shit, drill, Chicago drill, whatever. I just know like I know how the city was before this shit. Niggas denied and they be like, nah, it ain't cause of the music. But I see the difference.
It influenced a lot of kids the wrong way. You got what I'm saying? You could approach the music a different way. You could be on some, I guess, more or less positive shit. You know what I mean? So, you don't get a money shit, but a lot of people just smoking on people they don't know. You get what I'm saying? That shit fucking with their brain. So they start thinking there's someone they're not. So this drill shit is definitely fucking with a lot of people. People dying over this shit, over rap. You get what I'm saying? So, for sure. That shit changed New York. That's how I feel. That shit made this shit worse. It was bad, but it made this shit worse. You got 12-year-olds going on Instagram making thrillers. I'm smoking on this and that and that and that. You get what I'm saying? So that shit made it worse.
So, you know, I got like 2 more questions. I ain't gonna lie, these questions kind of crazy though.
Get it?
I want you to be honest.
All right.
I want you to let us know, like, when you seen that video with Lil J in jail, what was your thoughts? Or the few videos of Lil J in jail with the transmissions, being a mechanic, working under the hood.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't really answer that. We could cut this out. I wasn't paying much attention. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't paying I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying much attention to that shit.
That's just politically correct answer, y'all. He know. We know.
Bro, I wasn't really.
He don't want to talk to you. Y'all seen that shit.
I wasn't.
I seen that shit. The homie nigga sat on his lap.
Nah, yeah, I really watched the Von shit. I wasn't really paying attention to the J shit.
What's your thoughts about
that? I would be honest, I barely even but I still, you know, I mean, back to what you said, cause, you know, going in PC is no good, but he probably did say that, so then he could say, take me out after that, you know, what you said made sense. But shit, I don't know, I'm not really judging it for that, and I don't really care at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But I still fuck with him as an artist and shit. I don't personally, for what I seen him, you get what I'm saying, and the shit I heard of him, from what I heard, I don't think he's pussy. But that's, you know, all these politics is gonna be politics, is gonna, you know, so I don't really know. That's my opinion on it.
So, you know, before we close out, is there anything else you want to get off your chest, messages, shout outs, anything like that?
Shit, man. Shout out 16 for popping out. You know, we locked in. Definitely gonna work with some Chicago artists. He go tap me in. You know, we locked in. That's a fact. Everybody watching this, stay focused, get this money. And that's a wrap.
Okay, let everybody know how to get with you on social media.
917 Rackz everywhere. 917 RACKZ everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, everything.
So, let everybody know who did the interview with you, who got with you for the interview.
16 shot him.
Yeah,
You already know.